Unity is strength, division is death. Together, they overcame poverty. Divided, they died. Loyalty in the storm is easy. Loyalty in the sunshine, that is where the strength lies. Ojemba is a businessman who travels from one city to another. His feet have touched the soils of many kingdoms, and his eyes have seen things that many only hear about in whispers. But among all his journeys, one story has remained with him, haunting him with its lessons and its sorrow. It is what happened in the Kingdom of Umueke, a memory of friendship like no other, and of how that friendship came to a bitter, senseless end. In Umueke, Ojemba met Mmiri and Akwu, two inseparable friends. Their names, water and palm fruit, symbolized something profound. Just as palm fruit cannot be processed without water, so too could neither of them survive without the other. They were poor, but their poverty forged their bond. They did everything together, laughed, cried, hustled. Their business was simple but honest. They gathered snails from the bush day and night and sold them in the market. Their lives were tough, but they had each other, and that made it bearable. Then came the day their bread was buttered. While hunting snails deep in the bush, they stumbled upon a large 100 kg bag stuffed with cash, money stolen by armed robbers from two banks, and hidden in the forest after their getaway car broke down. The robbers thought they had chosen a place no man would find, but they didn't know that Mmiri and Akwu knew every corner of the bush. The two friends stared at the fortune in disbelief, their eyes wide with wonder, their stomach crawling with hunger. They danced and shouted. Their first thought, let's eat food first before planning. Mmiri took a portion of the money and went to the market to buy food. Akwu stayed behind, watching the treasure. But as Mmiri walked through the market, a poisonous thought crept into his mind. If I take this money alone, my children and their children will never know poverty. What if I kill Akwu? So he bought 2 meals. One he ate in the market, the other, meant for Akwu, he laced with poison. Back in the bush, Akwu sat by the bag, also consumed by dark thoughts. If I have all this money to myself, I will be a great man, honored, respected, feared. Why should I share this with anyone, even Mmiri? So Akwu prepared himself, ready to strike. When Mmiri returned, he handed the poisoned food to Akwu with a smile. Akwu thanked him. While Mmiri rested from the journey, Akwu rose quietly and struck Mmiri dead with the firewood. Then, thinking the coast was clear, Akwu started to eat the poisoned food his friend had brought. Moments later, he fell beside his friend, lifeless. The bag of money sat untouched. This is what Ojemba carries in his heart, not just for the shock of its ending, but for the lessons it carves into the soul. If you're enjoying this video, take a moment to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Greed destroys everything. Greed has no patience. It blinds people to loyalty, to reason, even to love. Both friends allowed money to replace their humanity, and it cost them their lives. Poverty is hard, but greed is deadly. Poverty didn't separate them, it bounded them. But the moment wealth entered the picture, their values crumbled. True character is tested not in lack, but in abundance. Trust is precious. Once broken, it kills. The betrayal hit deeper because it came from a friend. Akwu and Mmiri died not just from poison and firewood, but from broken trust. Quick wealth can be a curse. Sudden riches without wisdom or planning can destroy. They didn't know how to handle such fortune. If they had taken time to think and plan together, the story might have ended differently. True brotherhood should withstand temptation. Real friendship is tested in moments of temptation. Sadly, both failed. Loyalty in the storm is easy. Loyalty in the sunshine, that is where the strength lies. Evil plots have a way of returning to the planner. Each man plotted evil for the other, and each man became the victim of his own plan. As the saying goes, he who digs a pit for another may fall into it. The heart is the true battleground. Both men were not killed by weapons or poison. They were first killed by the thoughts they allowed into their hearts. Every deadly action begins with a dark idea entertained. What is meant for you won't require betrayal. If that money was truly their blessing, they wouldn't have needed to destroy each other to enjoy it. A blessing that costs your soul is a curse in disguise. Legacy is greater than wealth. Both wanted to secure the future of their lineage, but instead they died nameless in the bush. They could have used the money to change their generations, but now they are remembered for tragedy. Unity is strength, division is death. Together, they overcame poverty. Divided, they died. Their survival in poverty was proof that two heads are better than one, but greed tore them apart. So greed is a quiet poison. It doesn't strike all at once, but creeps in through hunger, through dreams, through silence. Mmiri and Akwu were not killed by poverty, but by the illusion that money alone could save them. They traded brotherhood for betrayal, trust for ambition, love for a lie. And in the end, both fell, not just beside the money, but beside the truth they ignored. That no wealth is worth the soul of a friend. This is the wound Ojemba carries, not just a memory, but a warning. What you kill to gain will someday rise to bury you. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bell.